Well, I want to give you an update on how things are going here at the remodel project. So a lot of people have been asking me, show us some more videos, we haven't seen anything in a while, and how's it going? So anyways, thought I would just give you an update since we did our ceilings and got our cabinets in and got them painted, and we got the granite done. This is a leather finish, so it's got a texture to it. This is Fantasy Brown. We filled up our sink. That was on our to-do list. Fill up the sink with pots and pans. So today I'll be right now putting chicken wire down. Gonna float the floor. So I get a lot of people asking, well, why don't you get someone else to do it? And I say, well, this is DIY Industries here. We do it ourselves. Who's gonna do your doors? Well, I'm gonna do my doors on the cabinets. Why does it take so long? Coronavirus, I tell them. I don't know why. Coronavirus seems the excuse for everything these days, but so what we're gonna do is we put the Durock down here because this floor was hard and real flat because I built that myself. The floor, the existing house is out of level, so I need to float it, start level flush with the Hardie or the Durock, and then screed the mortar, dry pack it all around those cabinets, get it nice and flat, so right at the refrigerator sits flat. And then this is hard material to find, this Aqua Bar. No one in Florida seemed to have it, and then I found a flooring company says, I think we got a couple rolls of that laying around. So I got his stuff. I'm used to using that from California. And then we got this chicken wire, and I get people saying, well, why do they call it chicken wire? And they don't. It's not called chicken wire. That's what I call it, but this is what it's called. It's called poultry netting. See? Poultry netting. Why do they call it chicken wire? Gee, I don't know. Why is it called chicken wire? Everyone should be calling it poultry netting, but for some reason they call it chicken wire. Beyond me why they would call it that. We answer all the hard questions. How come it's not finished yet? Who's gonna do that? How are you gonna fix that mistake? We can answer all that stuff. Easy answers. We'll do it ourselves. And if it comes out wrong, we'll do it ourselves again. And he's helping me today. What do you think about that? All right, get to work. Here's my tile setter that's going to be helping me set this floor. You ready? Huh? Inspecting the wires, it look good? All right, that one needs to be fixed, we'll get to that. So now I got all the wire in. I'm gonna start setting my float strips, the guides. Basically, I'm going to put some kind of wet mortar down and well, I've been trying to teach him all day how to use that trowel because we can't get very much progress done if he doesn't start spreading thin set out on this floor. You got all this tile to set and he's just sitting there. Man, I'm getting tired. I think I'm gonna have to do this myself. So while I was waiting for him to figure it out, I did the ceiling, and it's actually a stone enhancer. It's a professional grade. I made sure it was professional because that's what we do. We do professional work. So you put this sealer on before you set it so that you don't get stains from the cement water and thin set. So I've been sealing those all day, training him how to use a margin trowel. It's not going very well. This is all floated and dried. A lot of times people wonder why you use a dry pack instead of a real wet thin or cement when you float a floor. So like I said before, we answer all the hard questions. It's not a very hard question. It's just wet mortar tends to crack and shrink, and it's harder to actually float and screed. So you can scrape this stuff, throw it around, spread it, pack it, and screed it again. And it creates a nice bond, especially when you put a little bit wetter of a thin set on it, and it saturates real good and bonds everything together. So tomorrow we're gonna start our setting. Hopefully he picks this up a little faster tomorrow. We'll probably use a little bit larger of a notch, probably 1/2 inch notch. I'm dreading putting on these knee pads because my knees are killing me from yesterday. So that's where we're at today. Answering all the hard questions. If you have any really hard questions, let me know and we'll come up with an answer. I know sometimes I get the question, why does it take you so long to do stuff? Or how come you make so many mistakes? And I just tell them, look, we might be slow, but we sure are expensive. And that usually gives them all they need. You know, it's either slow and expensive or expensive and slow. You choose which one you want. We'll do both. Equally as good. So anyways, tomorrow we go. Bye.